Hey, welcome to Mungeon Dazzler's Dungeon Master Masterclass. This is section 2, part 5. And in this section, we're going to be talking about the Open Gaming License and the 5th edition SRD. Now, first off, the 5th edition SRD is included in the Open Gaming License, but the Open Gaming License is not included in the 5th edition SRD. I'll explain. Okay? The SRD, the System Reference Document for 5th edition, is a short document that was put out by Wizards that is meant to allow people to use 5th edition basic rules, basic monsters, basic classes. It doesn't contain any backgrounds. It doesn't contain a lot of stuff. None of the third-party stuff, none of the expanded stuff, none of the Xanathars, all that's not in there. But it's just the very basics that you can use to homebrew your own world in the 5th edition setting, right? You still can have goblins. You can still have wolves, and then they, use their stat blocks and everything. And then it also, if you go to 5esrd.net, then it also includes a massive amount of user-contributed third-party stuff that you are also allowed to use if you credit them. It's your responsibility to give proper credit on that. I avoid using it because it's like, I don't want to do all the business of crediting someone and making sure it's okay, but that's on you if you want to try it. Now, that's what the SRD is, and you should definitely download the true SRD file from Wizards themselves, and you should also look at the SRD because they're two different things. The SRD file is a very short version. The SRD website has all the other user-contributed goodies that you're going to want to use. Gosh, it's such a beautiful day. Anyway, now, what the Open Gaming License is. Now, the Open Gaming License, look at me, I'm standing on this beautiful river. I'm in Boulder, Colorado. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life. I can't even stay inside. All right, getting back, focusing. All right, so basically, the premise is, for the Open Gaming License, is that if you're using Dungeon Masters Guild to sell your content, which I recommend you do at first, even though they take a large percentage out of it, some money is better than no money, and it's brand recognition, right? So it's free to put stuff on there. So there's no cost to you to try to sell things and make tips, and I've made quite a few tips on there on just free content. Just putting out something for free takes me 5 minutes to put it out. I whipped up a map, drop it on there for free, made $3-4. I mean, that adds up, and you talk about over a period of a month. I haven't put anything out there in a few months, and I still made $28 this month on Dungeon Masters Guild because it's passive income once you get it set up. Now, what the Open Gaming License does is it lets you use a lot of Wizards content. They release packs on Dungeon Masters Guild that you can download, which are PDFs and basically zip files full of images that you can use that are official, like their fantasy art they paid for back in the 90s or something for a Magic the Gathering card that they never used or that they did use and that they no longer care that much about, and they'll let you use that image. They'll let you use all those images. There's thousands of them, and they're really good. And they'll let you use those for your own adventures and everything. The only stipulation is you have to play off of and into the Forgotten Realms setting. So it has to be like Wizards D&D world. Now, you can be kind of agnostic about it, and you just don't really mention where you are, but you're supposed to stay within their kind of boundaries, right? You can't do your own complete steampunk setting or whatever, unless you're doing Eberron. You have to stay in their world. Now, but you will get access to a lot of that stuff. You'll get access to the Eberron stuff. You'll get access to the Xanathar's Guide stuff, and you'll get access to a bunch of other really good material that you're going to help you make your games better. But you have to give up a 50-50 split. Now, that's the Open Gaming License. And the materials that are included in the Open Gaming License, it says on all of them whether or not they are. So on all the 5th edition books and all the 5th edition content you're going to look at, if it's under the Open Gaming License, then it's going to say so in the book. And you can easily Google and look up reference of what is Open Gaming License and what isn't. But very few things Wizards put out is not included in the Open Gaming License. Now, so that's the difference between the Open Gaming License and the SRD. So there you go. And if you understand that, we'll go on with the next part of the video.